Hello, thanks for joining me for another video beer review. Today we got another beer from the DEYA Brewing Company. It's been out a little while. This is part of their Saturated In series, and this is their Saturated in Amarillo single hopped Amarillo double IPA 8% ABV. So yeah, these guys are out of Cheltenham in, is it Gloucestershire? Pretty sure it is. We'll find out now for you. But anyway, yeah, cracking artwork, look at that. Pretty damn cool. Yeah, Gloucestershire. I was very fortunate to visit the brewery. How long ago was that? It's getting on for nearly 2 years. But yeah, single hopped Amarillo, awesome artwork. Is there any spiel on here? Unfiltered, unpasteurised, unfined. There's some dates on the bottom here. So it was canned on the 20th of October of 2020, best before the 20th of January 2021. I'm reviewing it on the 12th of December of 2020. So a lovely 500ml can. That's the great thing about DEYA. They produce some amazing beers, and it's in a really good sized can. Enough to share, really. But yeah, let's crack it open then and see what we get out of this. So it's an old school kind of hop varietal. I mean, they're saying it's a double New England IPA, which, you know, it's interesting, isn't it? For an old school traditional Amarillo hop that's been around for many a year. Let's clean the glass out there before this one. Yeah, one of my favourite old school hops, to be honest. It's definitely seemed to be making more of a comeback in the last, what, 6 months or so, which is good. So, beer in a glass then. As you'd expect for the style, it's hazy, but it's not absolutely kind of like a real thick haziness to it. It's got a one finger white head, so yeah, a medium orangey kind of vibe to the beer. But yeah, not much else to say about it. There's not much light coming through, so it's quite dense, but it just gives me the impression it's not as thick and gloopy as others for in the style, you know, to say. So let's get an aroma on this beast. Oh wow, okay, loads of orangey citrusiness. Yes, there's almost like a piffiness going on there as well. Dry. I'm actually quite cold at the moment. I'm actually shaking. It's actually, for some reason, I've gone really cold. Whatever reason, but I'm probably tired. But yeah, a wonderful aroma. Definitely a piffiness to it. Yeah, there's a touch of grapefruit in there. Passion fruit. There's definitely a dankness to it. It's definitely got a dank vibe to it. Absolutely dank. Really tropical. I think you're going to dive straight in. It's smelling great. Cheers. Oh, wow. It's absolutely all the oranges you can imagine. But it's got that kind of piffiness running through it, together with that dankness. Look at the lacing on that. I haven't even swirled it around. These guys are just. I mean, I'll keep up to date with what people are talking about within the craft beer kind of community, without actually having to try them myself and give my own opinion. I've been very fortunate this year. I've actually got my hands on quite a few DEYA beers. Incidentally, I purchased this one at the Little Swift in Margate a couple of weeks ago or so, something like that. So I mean, if you get some DEYA beers in, you just got to, and they're accessible to you, and they drop it to your house. It's kind of what I'm doing. Again, this is a beer that, okay, it's not local. I've been trying to support as much local breweries as possible, especially during the whole kind of like lockdown, and then now the current situation in Kent is tier 3. I'm trying to support them as much as I can, but not just restricted to local breweries, but local bars as well that get beers like this. So if I'm helping them out, it's still kind of an angle of local, if that makes sense. But yeah, these guys have been knocking out the park for the last 2.5, 3 years. You know, absolutely on a level with what we had a couple of years ago. We went to the Brewery tap room in Cheltenham in Gloucestershire. Load of beer tubers got together. I've told you the story before, but yeah, these guys were on that level then, and I've not had any Treehouse Trillium other half probably for over a year, but I'd imagine they're on that same level. You know, this is the standard we've got here with this brewery when it comes to haze beers. It's so smooth, so soft, easy drinking. The ABV is just ridiculous. It's not there. It's kind of slightly creamy but not overly. It's a soft, easy drinking mouthfeel, medium body, full of juice, really juicy. Just a fantastic example of a single hopped double IPA or beer, whatever you want to call it. You know, and an old school hop put into a modern day style. I think that's probably the key to this beer. It's worked, and there's still beer in the can, which is great because I love it. So it contains water, malted barley, wheat, hops and yeast, and it didn't mention oats, which is really intriguing. How is a beer that's a New England IPA these days not got oats in? I don't know. Be interesting to find out. If anyone knows, let me know down below. What is creating that? Because it feels like it's got oats in it, but it's not saying it on the can. I don't know. Who cares? It's great. A real nice dankness to it as well. Wonderful stuff again from DEYA, and yeah, look at that. I'm just going to pour the rest of the beer in and I'll show you the can. So it's going to be taking it near to the top, I'd say. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Just about enough there for the head to rise slightly. But yeah, you put the beer down. That beer looks absolutely awesome. Just like the artwork. Look at this. How cool is that? I'm all for rainbows. Awesome. So, that is, pardon me, perfect timing, saturated in Amarillo. I've had a beer tonight, so apologies. So yeah, absolutely awesome. Check them out, social media down below. Brilliant stuff. Check out my playlist. Appreciate you watching. Hope you're all keeping safe. Let me know if I've had this one before, or what is your best or your favourite situated in series from DEYA. Comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.